Hello, this is Lance Johns. Lance Johns driving love it. Vegas and more, baby. I wanted to talk about Donna Summer. She was the queen of disco. She was the first lady of love. She also is known as Donna Games or LaDonna Gaines and Game Pierce. I know if they did a movie about her, Kelly Rowland should play her from Destiny Child. She should play Donna Summer. But Don Summer was born New Year's Eve, 1948, December 31st, 1948. She died May 17th, 2012, right after Whitney Houston died. Um, I know Whitney Houston got a lot of backlash because she did drugs and stuff. I shouldn't mention my, but I don't think Summer did drugs. I mean, she could have did drugs, but you don't really know about her like that. But she was in 70, so she could have partied too, but she wasn't out there like Whitney Houston was, unfortunately. But her professional name was Donna Summer. Um, she was born. No. Her married name, the first married name was Donna Summer, spelled with an O. But when she became a singer, she changed it to Summer, like the season Summer. But she was a singer, songwriter, writer, and actress. She became famous during the 1970s, the disco era, the Queen of Disco. But I know she was saying she wanted to be the Queen of Jazz. She didn't like the title of the Queen of Disco. But in the 1960s, during the counterculture, she became the lead singer of the psychedelic rock band named Crow and moved to New York City. I shouldn't be touching my face, but it's itching. Um, she was in a touring version of the musical Hair. I bet she had a lot of hair too. She probably wore wigs, but I think she had. I think she may have had long hair one time because usually when people wear long hair and stuff, they either have long hair or they want to have long hair if they wear like long wigs. Okay, after she did hair and left New York City, she spent several years acting and singing in Europe. I believe she could speak. She spoke German too because I know she did albums in German. But she met music producer uh, Giorgio Moroder and Pete Bellotte in Munich, where they recorded influenced disco hits such as "Love to Love You Baby" and "I Feel Love," making her a breakthrough into an international career. Summer came back to the U.S. in 1975. She had hits like "Last Dance," "MacArthur Park," "Heaven Knows," "Hot Stuff," "Bad Girls," "Dim," "All the Lights," "No More Tears," "Enough Is Enough," where she sung a duet with Barbara Streisand on the radio. And also, they don't have it in here, but "She Worked Hard for Money" was one of her hits too. But Summer earned a total of 42 singles on the U.S. Billboard Hot 100 in her lifetime, 14 reaching top 10. She claimed to have a top 40 hit between 1975 and 1984. From her first top 10 hit in 1976 to the end, 1982, she has 12 top 10 hits. 10 were top 5 hits more than any other actor during that period. She returned to the hot excuse me. She returned to the Hot 100 top 5 in 1983 and claimed her final top 10 hit in 1985. The time I know is real. She was the first artist to have 3 consecutive double albums, reaching number one on the U.S. Billboard 200 charts and charted 4 number 1 singles in the U.S. within a 12-month period. She also charted 2 number 1 hit singles on the R&B singles chart in the U.S. and a number 1 single in the U.K. Her most recent Hot 100 hit came in 1999. I Will Go With You, Contigo. That's Spanish. While her fortunes in one and on the Hot 100 won through those decades, Summer remained a force on the Billboard Dance Club Song chart over her entire career. She died from lung cancer. I don't think she smoked. Well, maybe she did smoke. From lung cancer in Naples, Florida in 2012, May 17th. She sold over 100 million records worldwide, making her one of the best-selling music artists of all time. She won 5 Grammy Awards. In her obituary, she was described as an undisputed queen of the 70s disco boom who reached status one of the world's leading female singles. Giorgio Moroder described some work on them on the song I Feel Love as reality star of electronic dance music. In 2013, Summer was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. In December 2016, Billboard ranked her as number 6 on the list of the greatest of all top dance artists. Okay, but her parents' name was Andrew and Mary Gaines. She was third of 7 children. She was raised in Boston, Massachusetts, in the neighborhood of Mission Hill. Her father was a butcher. Her mother was a school teacher. Summer performance debut occurred at church when she was 10 years old, replacing a vocalist who failed to appear. She attended Boston's Jeremiah J. Burke High School, where she performed in school musicals and was considered popular. In 1967, just weeks before graduation, she left for New York City, where she joined, like I said before, the group blues rock band Crow. As the recording label passed on signing the group, since it was only interested in being lead singer, the group agreed to dissolve. I kind of went over this already. Okay, yeah, she did Crow, but they didn't get like a record deal, so the group broke up. Okay, she did the musical Hair, and she played Sheila. Okay, but she agreed to, I guess, to do it in Munich. Moving there as her parents agreed that she could go. Yeah, like I said, she became fluent in German, singing various songs in the language and participated in musical Ich bin ich, on German version of the Me Knows Me, the Me Nobody Knows, Gospel and Showboat. With 3 years, she moved to Vienna, Austria, and joined the Vienna Volksoper. She briefly toured with an ensemble vocal group called Family Tree. The creation of the producer Gunter Yogi Lauck. Excuse me. 1968, Summer released as Donna Games on Polydor, her first single, a German version of the title Aquarius from the musical Hair. Finally, in 1971, by second single, a remake of the Jeanette's hits Sally Go Around the Roses from one-off European deal with Decca Records. In 1990, she issued a single, If You Walk Alone, on Philip Records. She married Australian actor him mute summer 1973 and gave birth to her daughter Mimi, real name Natalia Pierre Melanie Summer. Same year, she provided backup round vocals for the producer keyboards Marvels on the Ariola Records release Nice See You, as credit as Game Pierre. She's also known as that Game Pierre. Several subsequent singles included Donna performing the group. The name Game Pierre was used while performing in gospel with him mute summer during 1972. I guess summer is German for summer, maybe. I had to look it up later. Okay, while she was in Munich, she met Italian-born producer Giorgio Moroder and English-born Polite Bellotte, sound like French, both based in Germany. Then doing a recording session, 3 Dogs a Night in Mutland Studio. The trio formed a working partnership with Donna, signed on their Oasis label in 1974. The demo of Summer work with Moroder and Bellotte led to a European distributor label, Groovy Records. Due to an error on the recording cover, Donna Summer, name became Donna Summer, but she stuck with the name because it was a typo. Her first album, Late at Night, it became a hit in the Netherlands, Sweden, Germany, and Belgium. On the strength of 2 songs, A Hostage from a title track, Late at Night, the Hostage really reached top of chart in France, but was removed from the radio playlist in Germany because the song was subject matter a high-ranking politician that recently been kidnapped and held for ransom. One of the first TV appearances was the television show Van Elko Disco Hawk, which starred the breakthrough the Hodges, in which he gracefully went along with the such absurd and chaos in the show. This is too long. Excuse me. In 1975, passed on the idea for a song for Moroder, who was working with another artist. A song will be called Love to Love You. In summer, and Moroder wrote the song together, and together they worked on a demo version of Summer singing and song. Moroder decided that Summer version should be released, single American release for the song. It was sent to Casablanca Records president Neil Bogart. Bogart played the song and won at extravagant entry parties where it was so popular crowd that insisted it be played over and over again each time it ended. Oh yeah, they do have a extended version of that. Bogart requested that Moroder produce a longer version for discotheques. Moroder, Bellotte, and Summer returned a 17-minute version. Bogart tweeted a title, Love to Love You Baby, and Casablanca signed Summer, released in November 1975. The shorter 7 version was single was promoted by radio stations, while clubs regularly played the 17-minute version. Long version also appeared in the album. In 1976, Love Love You Baby had reached number 2 in U.S. Billboard Hot 100 charts and became a gold single, while the album sold over 1 million copies. The song generated controversy due to some moans and groans. Some American stations, like those in Europe with initial release, refused to play it. But despite this, Love Love You Baby found success in several European countries and made top No. 5 in the UK, despite the BB band Casablanca with no time releasing the album. A large trilogy featuring Try Me, I Know We Can Make It, number 80, and some remarkable rendition of Barry Manilow, Could It Be Magic. Number 52 was followed by 4 Seasons of Love with Spawn single Spring Affair and went to Melody. Both albums went gold. Love to love you, baby. Love to love you, baby. I feel love. I feel love. I need to stop trying to sing. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, 977, the album I Remember Yesterday, Fish I Feel Love, reached number 6 on Hot 100 charts and number 1 in UK. She received her first American Music nomination for Favorite Soul R&B Female Artist. The song will retain gold status. The album was planned in the US. Another concept album reached 1977. Once upon a time, a double album with to a modern Cinderella reaction to Rich's story. The album will retain gold status. Summer recorded a song Down Deep Inside as theme song 977 The Deep. Summer acting in the film Thank God It's Friday. I remember that. And the film met with modest success. The song Last Dance reached number 3 on Hot 100 billboards. The song single went gold and resulted in Summer winning the first Grammy for Best Female R&B Vocal Performance. Writer Paul Habara, depending on what language it is, won both a Grammy Award and Gold Globe Award for the composition. Some also had with your also the one. I didn't go to bed. Number 1 for songwriter Jimmy Webb. Song went gold and top of the charts for 3 years. She received a Grammy nomination for Best Female Pop Vocal Performance Song featuring Summer first live album, Live and More, which became her first album to hit number 1 on the U.S. Billboard 200 charts and went double platinum, selling over 2 million copies the week of November 11, 1978. Summer became first female artist of modern rock to have a number 1 single on Hot 100 Billboard and album on the Billboard 200 charts. Simultaneously, song Heaven Knows featured Brooklyn Dream singer Joe Beam Esposito, reached number 4 in the Hot 100 and became another gold single. I know that dude sound like Teddy Pendergrass. That's what I thought it was. In 1979, Summer won 3 American Music Awards for single, album, and female artist in disco category at awards held in January. Summer performed with World Television Music UNICF concert, joining contemporaries as Alba, Olivia Newton-John, The Bee Gees, Andy Gilbert, Rod Stewart, John Denver, Earth, Wind & Fire, Rita Coolidge, Christopherson for a TV special that raised funds for West Awards children. Artists donate royalties for certain songs. Some in perpetuity to benefit the cause. Some began work on next project with Motorway and Belote, Bad Girls. Motorway about Harold Faltermeyer, with whom he collaborated on soundtrack of Midnight Express, to the album arranger. Faltermeyer's role was significantly increased from arrange as he played keyboards and wrote songs with Summer. Count for a minute. Okay. Okay. The album went triple platinum, spun the number 1 singles Hot Stuff and Bad Girls. It went platinum with number 2 Dim Lights, which went gold, which June of 1979. Summer would again have a number 1 single in the Hot 100 charts and the number 1 album in Billboard's 200 charts when Hot Stuff regained the top spot for the top 100 chart. The following week's Bad Girls will be on the top U.S. charts. R&B albums chart. Hot Stuff remained number one, and Bad Girls, the single, will climb to top 5 on the Hot 100 the following week. Excuse me, the following week. Some were the first solo artists to have two songs in the Hot 100 top 3 at the same time. In July 1979, Summer Top 100 single chart, Billboard 200 charts, and Soul single chart simultaneously. In the week of November 10th, 1979, Dim Lights peaked at number 2 for 2 weeks. Following week, No More Tears, Enough Is Enough with Barbra Streisand. We'll get to number 3. Once again, Summer will have two songs at the top 5 on Hot 100 charts. In span of 8 months, Summer had topped both singles and albums chart simultaneously. She became the first female artist to have 3 number 1 singles in a calendar year, with MacArthur Park, Hot Stuff, Bad Girls, and Barbra Streisand doing No More Tears, Enough Is Enough. Summer achieved 4 number 1 hits, a Hot 100 charts for a 12-month period, including Heaven Knows, Dim Lights. She had 9 top 5 singles on the Hot 100 charts. It's over a 2-year period. The single No More Tears, Enough Is Enough will sell 2 million copies, becoming platinum award album of the year, both female pop artists and best female R&B vocals and best disco recording. That year, Summer played 8 sold out nights at the University Album Theater in Los Angeles. Switch camera. Okay, Carter then released on the radio the greatest hits volume number 1, number 2. Her first entered the greatest hits set in 1979. The album was mixed differently than original songs issued, with each song segueing into the next. Include 2 songs on the radio. No More Tears, Enough Is Enough will be the first time such an album package will be made. Album went number 1, her 37 number 1 album on Billboard 200, and gained double platinum status on the radio, reached number 5, selling 2 million copies alone, making a gold single. Someone will again receive a Grammy nomination. Best female pop vocal performance. Oh, God. Okay, in the 80s, Summer received 4 nominations, 7 annual American Music Awards. In January 1980, they took home awards for female pop rock, female soul, R&B artists, as well as pop rock single for Bad Girls. Just over a week after the awards, Summer had home national television special, Donna Summer Special, was aired January 22nd, 1980 on ABC. After the release of the radio album, Summer wanted to branch out to other music styles, which led to tension between her and Casablanca Records. Casablanca wanted to continue to record disco only, but disco was dying anyway. Summer was upset with President Neil Bogart over the early release of single No More Tears. She had penned Dim Lights alone, hoping for a number 1 hit songwriter, not waiting to Dim Lights would peak or at least another month. As promised, Summer felt it had detracted from singles charts momentarily. Summer and the label parted in 1980 as she signed with Geffen Records, the new label started by David Geffen. Summer filed a $10 million lawsuit against Casablanca. The label countersued. In the end, she did not receive any money, but won the rights to lucrative song publishers. Summer first Geffen record, The Wanderer, featured an eclectic mixture of sound, bringing elements of rock, rockabilly, and new wave and gospel music. The one, yeah, I remember that song. It was weird. That was like weird song. The one that rushed to market and produced the album one more time. The album continued summer streak of gold albums with the title track peaking #3 on Hot 100 charts. The follow single Cold Love #3. Who You Think Will You For #40. Someone was nominated for Best Female Rock Vocal Performance for Cold Love and Best Inspirational Performance for I Believe in Jesus. 1981 Grammy Awards. She was still working on this album. It was a double album set. When David Geffen stopped by studio for a preview, he won. It was a work in progress. It was almost done, but that was a mistake. Only a few tracks had been finished. Most of them wasn't demo phase. We heard another temperature today. It was not good enough. Project was canceled. It will be released late 1986 under the title "I'm a Rainbow." Over years, a few of the tracks will be released. The song "Highway Runner" appeared on soundtrack for Fast Times at Richmond High. Romeo appears in the flashback soundtrack. But "I'm a Rainbow" and "Don't Cry for Me" for Argentina will be on her 1993 Energy album. David Geffen hired R&B and pop producer Quincy Jones to produce some of this album, titled "Donna Summer." The album took 6 months. Recorded summer, appropriate time, finding it hard to sing. During the recording project, Neil Bogart died of cancer. Age 39, Summer would sing as friend. The album included a top 10 hit, "Love Is in Control," "Finger on the Trigger," which she seen a Grammy nomination for Best Female R&B Vocal Performance. Summer also nominated Best Female Rock Vocal Performance for "Protection," penned for her by Bruce Springsteen. Other singles include a cover of John and Vango's song "State of Independence," #1 pop, and "Woman Me," #33 pop. But Geffen Records was known by Parker Records, who now own Casablanca, that Summer still need to deliver one more album to fulfill her contract with them. Summer had the biggest success in 1980 while Geffen Rosso on this album. She worked hard for many. The entire song was released by Record Labels and a one-off register. The Summer spin-off was soon to be defunct Casablanca Records, who catalog now resides in Mercury and Casablanca parent company Polygram. Okay, Summer recorded and delivered. She worked hard for money and Polygram releases on Mercury and Imprint 1983. Title song became a major hit, reaching #3 on Hot US 100 as well as #1 R&B chart for 3 weeks. Also got Summer another Grammy nomination, the Best Female Pop Vocal Performance. "Unconditional Love" which featured bridge group musical Youth. "Love Has a Mind of Its Own" did not crack into the top 40. The album itself was a certified gold, climbed up on Billboard 200 charts, the highest chart position for any female artist in male-dominated 1983. Song "He's a Rebel" will win some of her third Grammy, this time for Best Inspirational Performance. Bridge director Brian Grant was hired to direct some videos to work hard for money. The video was a success, being nominated Best Female Video, Best Choreography for the 1940 MTV Music Awards. Summer became the first African American artist, first African female artist to have her own video playing in heavy motion on MTV. Grant will be hired to direct Summer Costa Mesa HBO concert special Hot Summer Nights. Grant, who was a fan of Summer's State of Independence, had an idea for a grand finale. He wanted a lot of courage children to join Summer State in the science team, look for local school children in Orange County to create a $2,500 on final day rehearsal. Kids turned up at a full rehearsal. According to Grant, it looked and sounded amazing. It was very emotional, very tearful experience for everybody who was there. He thought it was kind of an action rehearsal then, not to be licensed to be on stage at such a late hour. California had Street Child of 1983. It was one of my regret and mercy at final concept I came up with that could not be filmed in the end. Okay, when the final sequence was filmed, Summer died, Mimi and her family members joined her on stage of State of Independence. This is a lot for summer. 1983, David Griffin enlisted. She worked hard for money. Producer Michael O'Martian, who produced Catch Wild Claws, was happy that Griffin and his executive had stayed after studio doing the recording and thanked him for the album's liner roles, but request for a lead single would be rejected. Album failed to attain gold status in U.S. Her first album not to do so. It was the first album not to yield another top 10 hit, and since '97 was upon time that Drifters cover "There Goes My Baby" reached number 21. Supernatural Love went number 75. She will win another Grammy for Best Inspirational Performance for song "Forgive Me." Okay, 1985, January 19th, inauguration day for Ronald Reagan. She sang at his inaugural gala for Ronald Reagan's second inauguration. This is a lot. Jesus. I'm trying to sum this up because this is a lot to read. Okay, I know after that, you really didn't hear about her much after that. In 1986, Harold Faltermeyer wrote a song for a German ski movie called Fire Ice, and thought someone would be idea to sing song. But let's see. Yeah, she wasn't interested in doing something, but she was interested in working with Faltermeyer again. At me of David Geffen. He was on board with the project. Summer made just for album to have a strong R&B influence. Faltermeyer, who had just finished doing this, the soundtracks to Top Gun and Felch. No, Fletch. Is that Fletch? Yeah, Fletch. At that tough FM on the sound completion, Geffen, like what he heard, was executives did not think enough songs could be deemed singles. They wanted Fatima to produce Dinner with Gertrude, but he already been to another project, so the producer was found as they substitute a previous recording called Bad Reputation. Song "Life Fascination" fell by the wayside. Geffen had shared a vision of moving something to the R&B market. It's a veteran artist, but these expectations was not met. Excuse me. Fatima said in a 2012 interview with Data magazine she was an older artist by then, and labor priority may have been on the youth market. Decision was made by executives who were looking for real hit in 1987 and not something would perhaps last beyond then. The label at Rosenblatt, who had made the company, never tended to focus on established superstars. In the album Autism Gold did not achieve gold status. The single Dinner with Gertrude, written by Brendan Rushing, stalled at 48 in the U.S., although it became a hit in the U.K., peaking number 13. The album track Autism Gold was released in the U.K. only when it peaked at 54. Oh, God. Okay, for summer next album, Griffin Records hired British producer team Stock Aitken, Waterman, or Saul SAW, who enjoyed initial success of writing and producing such as his colleague Mung, uh, Minogue, Banana Rammer, and Rick Astley of the Solid Soul team reside working experience as label love and said it was their first favorite album of all that they recorded. Geffen decided not to release another place of time in summer, and Geffen Records parted ways in 1988. The album was released in Europe in 1989 on Warner Brothers, which had been summer label in Europe since 1982. The single "The Time I Know Is Real" became a top 10 hit in some countries in Europe, prompting Warner Brothers sister company Atlantic Records to sign Summer U.S. single picking number summer in U.S. top 100 hits. Her 12th gold single in America, she scored 2 UK hits from the album "I Don't Want to Get Hurt" and "Love About to Change My Heart," UK number 20. In 1989, her and her husband Bruce Sudano, they were talking about doing a reality show with her and the kids, the family, but they backed out of it. They backed out of it. Plus, there was a interracial couple, so they backed out of it. But it would be nice to have a reality show in 1989 because they didn't start doing that till like 2000. I don't want to read all this, but she continued to do music. She wasn't as popular like how she was. Um, she appeared. She did songs here and there. Um, uh, she did songs here that she did do it with Liza Minnelli. Does He Love You? And she appeared on Family Matters as Steve Urkel's aunt Una. And yeah, she still did songs, but she was as popular like how she was in the 70s. And she appeared in 2000 in the VH1 Third Ever Diva special, a dedication to Donna Ross. Okay, and she was still doing music. And I know Beyonce's song "Nasty Girl." I think it's a "Nasty Girl." It has a piece of love me, baby" in it. Love you, baby. And she was still producing. She was still doing music until she died. Songs here and there. And 2011, June 6th, she appeared as a guest judge on the show Platinum Hit. Also tied Dance Floor Royalty. And she was working at Paramount Recording Studios in Los Angeles with her nephew, the rap producer Omega Red. They worked on a track titled Angel. And she was still doing stuff. And I know after she died that they like put out some of her songs but remixed it. Yeah, they remixed MacArthur Park and remixed Hot Stuff. Yeah, they yeah, like a lot of DJs did that, after she passed away. And she was in a controversy in the 80s where she allegedly made anti-gay remarks because of the new disease AIDS, came out in the early 80s. And she denied making the comments, which which caused people to hate her and stuff, and it probably hurt her career. But she apologized for that, and she moved on. So yeah, I'm trying to finish the story because it's a lot. But this is Donna Summer and her husband Bruce and George is someone left, and Giorgio Mora, their wife Francesca Gutierrez. So I guess I don't know. I don't know which one is which, but I see. But I don't know how her husband looked like though. But I can click on the Giorgio dude. Okay, so this is Giorgio and this is Bruce. Okay, so I know who is who. But in the end, let's see. But okay, I'll go over her family real quick. She was raised in. Oh, she's like me. She was raised as African Methodist Episcopal, like me. She was first married to him in summer 1973. They divorced in '76. But she kept her married name as her stage name. She married Bruce O'Donnell in 1980, and she stayed married to him till she died. Okay, let's see. I'm just reading. She has she has a daughter named Mimi by the first husband, and she has a daughter named Amanda Sudano in 1982, August 11th, and 1981, January 5th. She gave birth to Brooklyn Sudano. But she after she I guess she lived in L.A. when she first married Sudano. Then she moved to Nashville in 1995, and when she died, she was in Naples, Florida. So but But she died May 17, 2012 from lung cancer. She was a non-smoker, but she was in New York on in 2001, so she got the fumes from that. But I think that she probably should have sued New York, man. Maybe, oh my God, sorry. But she survived by her husband and her 3 daughters. Her funeral service was held in Christ Presbyterian Church in Nashville, Tennessee. Her services were private, and she is buried at the Harpeth Hills Memorial Garden Cemetery in Nashville. But Donna Summer, rest in peace. Queen of Disco, big hair. Oh God, let me get off here. Bad girls, telling you to sad girls, bad girls. Okay, but I'm gonna go ahead and go. I've been on here long enough. But like, share, subscribe, hit the notification comment below. CISO said over afraid to speak out. What in your head? Safety social digital web mask, cover mouth, cover sneeze again. Les Johns is dropping like more, baby. I want to talk about Donna Summer because she was one of my favorite artists growing up. But thanks for listening and have a good night. Thank you.